So I'm very interested always in the development of. We talk of leaders must have the following attributes, and they must be like this and that. It's nice if you can employ someone who's like that. First go, wonderful. But how do you develop? So we put a lot of emphasis on leadership development in our society. I personally think leadership development collectively has failed. If we look at where the world is, and we say we develop leaders, then we have to somewhere. There must be a blame somewhere. So how good is the leadership development industry doing in terms of getting our leaders to be more brave and all the other qualities we need? How do you train someone to be like that? And in an interview, it's a silly question, but can I establish, if I employ you as an executive today because the other executives retired, can I discover in that interview that you're a brave leader, to use that example, and to take it further? And how do I develop a brave leader?
Look, I mean, with braveness and courageousness, it all comes through attributes that you could probably test. You got to bring risk into there as well. You got to bring a little bit of scientificness into there as well, a calculated risk. We can't just have the big thinking leaders. Leaders need to be hands-on more than ever. Building an entrepreneurial type spirit within an organization is very, very important. But if I pull away from it and personalize leadership beyond brave leadership just a little bit, I was having a chat to my wife the other day. My kids are now 21 and 19 years old, both at university, and very proud of who they are, and we're very close-knit family. I was reflecting with my wife, why are we so proud of our kids and why they've achieved so much? What have we taught them? What leadership skills did we give them? And we taught them nothing. And basically it was them following the shadow of the leader. And I guess that's why I'm so sort of focused on your first question, which is what is the state of the current leadership? Because we cast massive shadows in the organization, and maybe as a parent, as I talk to my younger brothers with younger kids, is your kids look up to you and they follow your footsteps, and that's the way you create great leaders. So great leaders create great leaders, and I think that's the first important thing that we have to do. For me personally, I talk about the 3 E's: experience, exposure, and education. And they weighted about 33% for me. We can give education, we can recruit education, but we can give, and we give a lot of education. A large amount of our budget spent on education, and as I say, we can laugh about it, but we have a Hamburger university that's accredited, so we take it very, very seriously, and that includes a business university there. But exposure is big. Mm-hmm. Exposure is a big thing for me, and so when I do things, today we by ourselves in your studio, but when I do things, I would always take somebody with me to be exposed to me, and I expect for other people to be exposed to them. Or if I'm going into a hard negotiation, I'm happy for people to sit in the room and just watch these things, because you got the university and then you got the university of life, and there's nothing that can beat experience. So tenor and exposure are very important.